and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here in a slightly different setup, which I actually quite like. I don't know if you like it, but I quite like it. But anyway, today, as you've probably gathered by the title, I am doing a full face of Drugstore first impressions because a while ago Miss Sporty and Collection kindly sent me out their winter stock, like their makeup line, and I was like, wow, oh my god, I've got so much makeup here that I've never tried before. Why don't I test it on camera? And I put it on Snapchat and so many of you were like, oh my god, please do a first impressions. So I saved the 2 packages of makeup and I've just done a first impressions, my whole face of stuff I've never used before, and I'm quite impressed with how it went. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it, and if you want to see how I created this look with products that were all under £5, which I think is pretty impressive, then just carry on watching. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start off with is a primer. So obviously I was sent a few primers because they did pretty much send out the whole collection. So I have this one here, which is primed and ready, mattifying pore minimizer, and then this one here, which is primed and ready, illuminating and reviver eye primer. So they're 2 different ones. So I'm going to obviously take this one, and I'm just going to take it on my fingers, to be honest, because I feel like, really, what difference does it make putting a primer on with a brush? The only thing I would say about this so far is that one pump doesn't get you a very long way, as I'm realising now. Neither brand sent me out a foundation because obviously they didn't know which foundation shade I was, so they sent me a whole range of concealers. So I'm just going to work with the concealers because I didn't get a foundation, so we're just going to do the best that we can without a foundation. So from Collection 2000, I don't even think they're called Collection 2000 anymore, I just always call them that. But anyway, from Collection, I'm going to take this one, which is actually 3, which sounds quite dark, but I like the yellow tones that it has because it's not orange, it's just quite dark. So I'm going to pop this on any blemishes and stuff and blend it in. My skin is not looking the cutest right now, it's actually quite spotty, so the fact that we don't have a foundation probably isn't the best, but what can you do? So I'm going to actually be taking a brush that I've never used before because I wanted to keep all of this completely new. Yeah, this entire video is with new products that I've never ever used before. So I was kindly sent these brushes out by xoxo, and I'm going to use their foundation one to blend this into my blemishes. This is a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but it's not that bad, and once you've blended it in, it's actually quite good at concealing. That concealer is okay. It's not my favourite. It's very thick to apply. It does take quite a lot of spreading. So that's something I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, so I'm going to move on to an under eye concealer. So I'm actually going to use this one. I've never ever tried a concealer from a palette before. So this is Conceal and Light Like a Pro by Collection, and it's their palette of concealers and contours and basically all that jazz. They have these ones down here which are the funky colours. I'm never quite sure what they do. It's green to counteract red and stuff, but I've never really understood that. So I'm going to just take this yellowy shade here, and then I'm going to pop the normal concealer shade over the top of it. So I'm going to take that under my eyes. I have no idea if I'm doing this right, guys, none. I don't even know if this goes under your eyes. I literally have no idea where this goes. So then I'm just going to take the normal concealer shade and conceal my under eyes and see if this works. I've never used a gel concealer, so I'm quite intrigued as to how nicely this goes on. But so far, the coverage is really, really good. I really like this. Wow. To set it all into place, I'm going to take the powder by Collection. I've never used a Collection powder before, so we shall soon see what this is like. I have no idea. It looks exceptionally pale, but then it does say invisible setting powder, so I presume it goes invisible. Who knows? I focused this especially on my forehead because obviously I put the darker concealer there, so just to blend it all together, and to stop my forehead from getting oily, I did use the powder quite heavily on my forehead. But I think it's really nice. It gives quite a nice finish. I'm not sure the coverage is really anything, but it does give your skin a really nice finish. Okay, so also from Collection, I do have some stuff from Miss Sporty, but I'm just choosing Collection first. They sent me out the majority of the face stuff, whereas Miss Sporty sent me a lot of eye stuff. So this is the Precision Contouring stick from Collection, and I have never used one of these ever. I have no idea how to contour a cheekbone with one of these, but I'm going to try and do it with this, so I'm not quite sure. I'll just pop this in the natural line of my cheekbone, which is here. I really like the colour of this. It's very ashy, it's not orange at all, so that's quite nice. I'm just kind of colouring in where my cheekbones would usually be. But then I also got sent this brush by Blank Canvas Cosmetics, which is really, really nice, and I'm just going to try and blend it out using this. I don't know how blendable this will be. Ooh, actually very blendable. Quite a lot of violence going into this here, but I don't know if it's the brush or the product, but something's working really well here. Often with cheaper contours you find they're a little bit orangey. This is not orange at all, and if you're into doing contour with like a pencil and then blending it out, I really recommend this collection one. I think everything they've sent me is like under £5. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the contour there. Now obviously a lot of drugstore brands don't actually sell highlighters, like there aren't that many drugstore highlighters other than Revolution and Sleek. And neither of these brands sent me out one, so I'm actually going to use an eyeshadow, which might sound a little bit strange. However, Miss Sporty sent me out their like 4 quad of eyeshadows, and this is in the shade, I think it's just called Golden. It's got this really nice like glittery white shade in it, but it's like pearly, it's like pearlescent. So I'm going to pop this on with one of the new brushes from xoxo. So I'm going to do it with this eyeshadow brush, and you're probably thinking, Molly, what are you doing here? Just work with me on this one, guys. So primarily this is just glitter that I'm popping on the top of my cheekbones. I don't know if you can see it picking up on camera at all. I'm going to pop it on the end of my nose too. Oh, I really like how it looks on my nose. You can see it sparkling. Okay, next thing is obviously eyebrows, and I'm going to use this, which is by Collection, and this is the Define and Perfect Eyebrow Powder. Now, when I took this out of the packet, I was like, literally, what is that? It looks like an eyeliner. It basically looks like a liquid eyeliner, but it's an eyebrow product. I'm so intrigued as to how this is going to work. The first thing that I don't like about this, why just the lid rattle? Like, what's that about? How off-putting is that if you're trying to draw your eyebrows on and then you just hear... I told you I'd give my honest opinion. You never know, the product might be amazing and my opinion might be counteracted. So I'm going to try and draw my eyebrows on. Who knows how this is going to go. Okay, the first thing I'm noticing is this product is too dark for my eyebrows, too dark for my hair, but it's okay, because we're just going to try and work that out, you know? Okay, honest opinion so far, I love this. What the heck? That is so easy to apply. The precision you can get on that is insane because of like how narrow the brush is. It does make it really easy. So for eyeshadow, I actually got sent quite a lot of eyeshadows. I got 2 of the Miss Sporty quad, so this is in Golden and this is in Smoky. And then I got 2 of the Collection palettes, so this one in Smoky and this one in Nude. As you can see, the names aren't that original. And I'm not quite sure what vibe I'm going to go for. I think I might go for the Golden one by Miss Sporty, just because I'm intrigued to see if I can pull off my kind of like everyday makeup, but with something so much cheaper than the eyeshadows I use usually. Because if I can, then what's wrong with using these? Because they look really nice. So I'm going to take the eye primer that Collection sent me, just to see if it goes on any nicer with this as a base. Okay, it feels really odd on your eyes. Okay, I'm just going to go straight in with it. I'm going to take the darkest shade, which is the one in the corner, on this blending brush by xoxo. Again, I've never used the brush before, so I don't know what the brush is like to apply eyeshadow on. But I'm going to put this like through my crease, or like in the outer third. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Oh my good God. That is so pigmented. Wow. I don't know if that's a combination of the base, the brush, or just the eyeshadow is really pigmented. Really, really nice. Wow, that has gone on. Look how pigmented that is. What? Miss Sporty, damn, you slay. Only thing I would say is there's way too much fall down on this product. Like the fall down is ridiculous, so, you know. Okay, so now I've applied that, and I think that's gone on so nice. I'm going to take the gold shade, and I think I might take that on this side of the brush, just to see what it's like to apply on a brush. Usually I put the middle colour on with my finger, but I'm going to try it with the brush. So I'm going to take the other end of this, and I'm just going to like really work it onto the brush. Again, there is so much fall down, but seems to be applying quite nice. Like, I'm pretty impressed so far. Oh, and it's still impressing me. Wow, Miss Sporty could rival like Urban Decay here. The quality and the look is pretty much the same as like an Urban Decay eyeshadow. This is so nice and really nice for this time of year as well. So just on a flat brush, I'm going to take the pale white shade to do my inner corner. Again, the only thing I can say, I've mentioned it so many times, is the amount of fall down off this eyeshadow is like a joke. But it goes on really, really nice, so I can't complain too much. They're so pigmented for the price. I'm not entirely sure how much they are. In fact, I'll put the price on screen now of this eyeshadow quad, because I've just done a whole eye look with like this one palette that's probably about £4. So Collection sent me out 2 of their eyeliners. Obviously I'm really fussy with my eyeliner. In fact, I tend to not really switch it up from my Kat Von D. I haven't used a drugstore eyeliner in a very long time because I swear by my Kat Von D tattoo liner. So when they sent me these, I was like, am I going to use them? And the thing about these is that they have very odd ends. Like this one is obviously the regular kind of eyeliner. This one is flat, and I'm not entirely sure how you would use that. So just for pure fear that I would mess my eye makeup up, I'm not going to use that one just because honestly I'm not entirely sure how you'd use it at all. So if you wanted to let me know in the comments, then yeah. So instead I'm just going to use this one, and this is the Extreme 24-Hour Felt Tip Liner, and it's actually in brown, not black, but it's very, very dark brown, so we're just going to go with it. Okay, so now I've applied it, you can see that it's brown, but I don't think you'd be able to tell unless you were up close, and nobody gets close enough to my eye to ever be able to tell. But I actually quite like it. I think it brings the autumn vibes together a bit more. I'm going to do this eye. I'm actually quite impressed with that. It was really easy to use and it went on really nice. Obviously the real test with eyeliner is whether it fades or whether it comes off. But so far I'm very pleasantly surprised with the eyeliner. So Miss Sporty sent me out their like lower lash line eyeliner, and it's basically this massive crayon. So I'm going to try and use this on my lower lash line and see how this goes on. Damn, that's really nice to apply as well. Like, I think for the price, if you're going to get a pencil eyeliner, I really don't see the need ever to buy a high-end pencil eyeliner, because if you're just using it for your waterline, literally what is the point? I bet this is like £2. I haven't checked the prices, I probably should have done, but I bet this is so cheap and it's so good. So for mascara, Miss Sporty sent me out two. Miss Sporty focused a lot on the eye side of makeup, so I didn't get a lot of face products from Miss Sporty, but they did send me two eyelash, I was just gonna call these eyelash enhancers. What? Mascaras, what the hell? Yeah, but I'm gonna use this one because it says it pumps up, wait, what's it called? 100% Rock Pump Up Mascara Booster. And this one is called Studio Lash Designer Mascara. This, fun fact, I mean they've changed the packaging now, but this was the first ever mascara I used, this like basic tube Miss Sporty one. I used this for like 2 years, how gross was I? In like year 6 and year 7. In fact, I'm pretty sure I probably still have the exact one. But right now I'm going to use this one. The bristles look funky. I'm the worst at describing this. I have no idea what I'm on about. But the brush looks cool, so we'll see how it goes on. Okay, well it's not very volumizing, but length is definitely alright. I mean, nothing's going to compare to the Maybelline Lash Sensational, like everything is bad compared to that. However, it's not bad. I do think it's a little bit clumpy, but it's not bad. Like, I think you could probably get away with this. Okay, so for lipstick, I actually got sent a lot from both brands. Like, I think they sent me out, like, all of their lipstick range from both brands. So obviously narrowing it down for this video is very difficult, and I'm like so grateful obviously to be sent them all because they're all really good quality. I think these brands are so underrated. But I decided for this look I was going to go with something a little bit autumnal and probably something that you guys might like because of the time of year. But for this I decided to try out Collection's Velvet Kiss Moisturising Lip Cream, because these are basically like liquid lipsticks, which is kind of the craze that has seemed to swarm the internet this year. Has been liquid lipsticks, liquid lip kits, Kylie Jenner, that kind of thing, and obviously other brands were very quick to jump on the back of that. I wanted to see if this is anything like it, because this claims to be basically like a liquid lipstick apart from moisturising, and it's in a very bold colour, and for the time of year I think it's really nice. But I'm going to try and apply it without a lip liner just to see like genuine first impressions, because let's try it. Oh my god, first impression, smells like white chocolate, and oh my god, white chocolate and vanilla, that is amazing. Wow, okay. Okay, wow, first impressions, I mean, this hasn't gone on patchy at all. I mean, obviously I set myself a challenge doing it without a lip liner, but all things being considered, that has gone on really, really nice. It's so easy to apply, like, I'm really impressed with that. That's called Velvet Kiss, and it's in the shade Mulberry, which is really nice and festive for the time of year. Downside about this is I don't think it is, like, half as dark as it looked, so if you're gonna buy them, maybe, like, swatch them first, because the colour to colour, like, comparison isn't that similar. Okay guys, I think that is pretty much everything. Like, I've finished my whole face of makeup with products I've never used, and they're all pretty much under £5 or £4, which I'm really impressed with. I think this has been pretty beneficial. Like, this has opened my eyes that some of these products are so good, especially the eyeshadows. If you're interested in the Miss Sporty like quad that I used, I'll link it below, because like, I'm pretty impressed to be honest. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comments if you'd be interested in me maybe doing a high-end one, because that is something I could do. Obviously a lot more expensive to buy a whole face of first impressions. However, I think this was really beneficial and I enjoyed doing it. It was quite a challenge, and yeah. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much everything. So I shall see you on the weekend with another vlog. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Other than that, I'll see you then. Bye guys!